You are welcome to Neuro Anatomy Practical. My name is Dr. Legba David. Some call me the brain doctor. So for today, we are looking at the general neuroanatomy of the brain. Now, you can see that the brain is divided into two hemispheres. This is called the hemisphere, okay? Divided to left and right hemisphere. If you look at the surfaces of the brain, you see some elevation called gyrus or gyri, and then after the elevation there's a depression on the surface. It's called the sulcus or sulci. Okay. Now, if you divide this brain into two, you will have something like this. Okay, you have something like this. This is half of the brain. So this is cerebellum. But before we go here, let's pick this again to show you the various. This is cerebral cortex. This is the cerebral cortex. This is the frontal lobe. This is the frontal lobe. This is the occipital lobe. This is the temporal lobe, and then this is the parietal lobe. Frontal lobe, occipital lobe, temporal lobe, and then the parietal lobe. So when we divide it into two halves, you will see this. This is the cerebrum, then you see the corpus callosum. So our duty today is to identify the various parts of the brain. Be exposed to the human brain, so that from our next lecture, we can do dissection of the various parts of the brain. So now I know that you have seen the human brain, and you can be able to show me parts of the human brain. Okay. I recap. This is the cerebral cortex. This is the cerebrum. Okay. This is the corpus callosum that attaches the two hemispheres together. This is the thalamus. Okay. Then below the thalamus is the hypothalamus. Then from there we have the midbrain. Then we have the pons and the medulla oblongata. And then it continues as the spinal cord. And then this is the cerebellum.
Okay, this is the brain. The brain, from what we can see, has two hemispheres, the left and the right cerebral hemisphere. Now, we have, it is further subdivided into lobes. This is the frontal lobe, this is the parietal lobe, this is the temporal lobe, the right and the left temporal lobe, and this is the occipital lobe, and this is the cerebellum, and this is how much we can see on this structure. Then the brain has convolutions. You can see the elevated part of these convolutions are the gyri. Then those ones that are in those depressed structures, the ones that are like grooves around it, they are the sulci. You know, when it's one, say sulcus, but when they are many, it's the sulci. Now, this is the part where the pituitary gland attaches to the brain. And this is the cerebellum. This part of the brain, the cerebellum. From the sagittal view, this is the right cerebral hemisphere. Now, because the brain has been cut into two equal halves, so the connecting part of the brain, which is this structure here that looks like a curve, is the corpus callosum. The corpus callosum, and beneath it is the thalamus, and followed immediately by the hypothalamus. Then we have the midbrain, then the pons, then this is the medulla oblongata, which continues as the spinal cord. So this is the much we can talk about the structure that we have right now. And as we go deeper into the dissection and reviews, we will reveal more about the brain.
Thank you.